I defer all questions and comments to Frosty the Truth. I defer everything here, and I'm merely just a person.
Nah, you're sitting in the dead zone now, boy.
Basically, I sit dead zone. I get buckets from time to time.
I was about 1 for 3 when walking the tightrope.
1 for 3 on the tightrope.
Tightrope. I fell off.
Still walking. He's still walking, boy.
Thank you. Good, good.
You have a good drive up?
Oh, it was good.
Good.
Not too long.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Let me help you with your stuff. This is where the 4 practice rooms are.
Okay.
And then lockers where we put our stuff while we're playing in games. And they break this up into 4 rooms here.
Alright.
What's up, guys?
What's up? What's going on? Womaner? Shocky, nice to meet you, bro.
Shocky is a known player that I knew before the whole draft and combine stuff. Like, he always played competitively on Xbox. He was on Team Switch. They were a really competitive team. I played them plenty of times on 2K17 for big tournaments for money and leagues. And he beat me a couple times, so I do respect him as a player. Off the court, he's a great guy, smart, genuine.
I think he's a really good teammate so far. He came in, he introduced himself to us, and he really, stepped foot in right away, wanting to learn how the game was, get to know everyone, and just kind of, have a feel for it. And so far, it's just been, really good, smooth transition process. And having that new face in there to kind of give us, some extra motivation and energy was key, I think, going in, to the actual game.
Man, I was a little nervous. Cody was very welcoming, kind of made me feel at home. And my first place that I went to was the practice room. So I saw the guys getting a feel for the game before they tipped off against the Knicks. And it was interesting to see how locked in they were, and they had a whole game plan and everything. I'm like, wow, this is like really the big deal, big deal here. So it was a crazy feeling to see that. Then when he showed me in the studio, it was very interesting to see as well, just the whole setup and just to get a feel for the environment where you potentially be playing at. So Cody showed me pretty much everywhere, and it was a great experience seeing everything for the first time, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Lock in, talk.
I know you have full.
So playing point guard was a big transition. We started off really slow. I was kind of like getting a feel for playing point guard. I didn't play as good as I should have the first half, but in the second half, I gained my confidence. First half, I think I was just nervous, making bad passes. I set up Gooner for a turnover. I set up Swizz for a turnover. I threw 2 myself.
He definitely got better as the game because both of his turnovers, like I said, were in the first quarter. So the rest of the game he didn't turn over.
And then the second quarter, we started to turn around a little bit. We started to get a little bit more offensive groove, but we were still making some mental lapses.
Yeah, we got on. I think that's where our first fast break points might have happened was the second quarter. That was good. I did a good job of getting the rebound, and then Tuck's his power forward build is a little faster, so he's right in front of me, and I throw it to him and let him make the play, and it worked out well for us.
And it's a long game. It's a game of runs. So in the second half, the team just turned it up a notch, and Tucker just went off that second half. I think he probably scored at least 14, 16 points in the second half. So he on the way to a 33-point game.
Got to give shout outs to Frosty, making the correct passes down low. He's really good at knowing when to pass, when not to, when to take his shot. And then the rest of the team, Wolf and our 2 sharps, Swizzer and Gooner, spacing out the floor, allowing me to be able to get those open looks, because without them, I wouldn't be able to get them.
I think the biggest reason we won was not only was Tuck scoring down low, but him being able to hit the mid-ranges when we needed him. That was really clutch. Because there was one specific, I remember, he caught the ball almost 3-point line. He sprinted in to the free throw and just shot it with no hesitation. And to me, that was his best play of the season because it was wide open. There was no hesitation. He just took the shot and it went in. And we got our first W. Yep. And that feels good. Woo! That's right.
Bye.